This is the story about Mother Cabrini. Her birth was July 15th, 1850 in Italy. She died on December 22nd, 1917 in Chicago, Illinois. This is a fun fact about Mother Cabrini. She started 67 orphanages. She is one of 13 children. She was raised on a farm. She was trained to be a teacher. She was venerated on November 21st, 1937. She was beatified November 13th, 1938.
Keep going up. All right, and up a little more. Keep going up just a little more.
This is some facts about St. Patrick. St. Patrick's memorial is March 17th, and he was born between 387 and 390 in Scotland. He died between 406 and 461 in Ireland. His name means noble, and he is also known as the patron saint of Ireland. His story is he was kidnapped and shipped to Ireland as a slave and sent to the mountains as a shepherd. He spent his life in prayer, and after 6 years of his life, he received a dream in which he continued to return to Britain, seeing it as a sign he escaped. He studied and served in several monasteries in Europe, and he eventually came back to Ireland, and he became a priest and then bishop.
St. Agnes. Her feast day is on January 21st. She is the patron of girls. Her birthplace is Rome, Italy. Her birthday is January 28th, and the year she was born in was 242. She died on January 21st, 254. Fun facts. St. Agnes is often pictured with a lamb because in Latin, Agnes means lamb. She was the sister of St. Clare of Assisi and the foster sister of St. Anterminia. Her story is at age 12, she was forced to get married, but she refused. By that, she was sentenced to death. They also were mad about her about being Catholic. They told her to change her religion or she would die. She refused. She loved God above all things. They first tried to burn her, but God made her hair grow very long, which protected her. It didn't only protect her, but many people were converted by that miracle. So they chopped their head off instead. And the prayer to St. Agnes, all-powerful and ever-living God, you choose the weak in this world to confound the powerful. When we celebrate the memory of St. Agnes, may we, like her, remain constant in our faith. Amen. The reason I chose St. Agnes as my confirmation saint because of her bravery and her love for God, which makes me want to be like her.
Saint Cecilia was the patron saint, and she represents music and musicians. She was born on November 22nd, and her birthday is on November 22nd, 200 to 230 AD Rome, and her feast date is November 22nd. She is from Rome, Italy. Saint Cecilia died in 222 to 235 in AD Sicily. Her quote one of her quotes was, "To die for Christ is not to sacrifice one's youth, but to renew it." A fun fact about her is Saint Cecilia died because someone beheaded her, and she stood hunched for 3 days and then died. And today, if you look at her in Italy, if you go and see her body, her skin is still the way it was when she was alive, and it never like came off. She is the saint of music, and an important thing about her life was that hundreds of people, through her witness and strength. Another important thing about her life was that she was one of the 7 women commemorated by the name of the Roman canon. One more important thing about her life was when she was dying, she had her hands how she would have prayed like that when she died. And one of a prayer about her is Saint Cecilia. We ask for your intercession because you generously offered your life for the love of Jesus, who you were devoted to. With your heart and soul graciously hear out our prayers. Amen. And since she was the patron saint and represents music and musicians, she obviously played music, and that's why I have my guitar as like a little prompt. And like, and so Saint Cecilia was a really nice saint, and that's my saint report.
Joseph of Nazareth, Joseph the worker. Birthday, March 19, born in Bethlehem. Feast day, March 19, May 1st. Proton. Prince and Proton of the Universal Church, guardian of the Holy Family, represent workers, father, and merry people, travelers, house sellers, and buyers. Background and information. Descendant of the house of David, builder by trade, traditional carpenter, earthly poses of the Blessed Virgin Mary, foster and adopted father of Jesus Christ. Facts. He was chosen by the Eternal Father as the trustworthy guardian and protector. He is holy because with his faithful is truly heroic, who was visited by angels and obediently got up and do what God told him to do. I chose Saint Joseph. He is a holy man and Jesus' father.
This is my friend, St. Elizabeth Ann Seaton. She has lost her voice, so I will be speaking for her today. A fun fact about St. Elizabeth is she was the first American saint. She was born in August the 28th in 1774 in New York, USA. This is a sad fact. Her mother died when she was 3 years old. And there's something about her family. Her family did not like that she became Catholic. She was born in the singular family. And in her early life, she was raised in New York at age 19. She died 4th of July. Also known So another say again. Elizabeth.